Video coverage of Atascadero Greyhound football games is brought to you by A&W Restaurant. Welcome in, sports fans, for another edition of our Greyhound football video recap, this time from the sports desk. This past Friday, the Greyhounds welcomed in Madera High School to Memorial Stadium for their Week 5 matchup. There was a nice buzz around the stadium on Friday as everyone in Greyhound community felt this might be a good week for us to pick up a win at home. On Friday night, sophomore quarterback Tyler Chapman got the start for the Greyhounds, while Kate Sokolowski also played a lot, while the two alternated back and forth depending on the series and depending on what play calls that head coach Vic Cooper wanted to call. The game turned ultimately at the very tail end of the second quarter. The Greyhounds had the ball, were driving down the field, and their drive stalled out just at the 21-yard line when they went forward on 4th and 6, with the ball going right through the hands of Anthony Del Carlo. That could have been caught, but would have been a tough catch nonetheless. After turning the ball over on downs, the Coyotes got the ball and started to make their own drive down the field. Madera played the whole game out of the shotgun and passed the ball all around the entire night. So when they had to face a 2-minute drive, it wasn't much of a change to their offense. After a couple penalties backed them up, Madera faced a second down and nearly 40 with about a minute left on the clock before halftime. The Coyotes were able to convert their second down and 40 and eventually got the first down. After converting on second and 40, Madera went for the end zone and were able to score a touchdown with just 7 seconds left in the half, a real backbreaker to the Hounds as they went in down 7-20. Atascadero's defense played hard and great all night long. They had the opportunity for many turnovers and were actually able to come up with 2 interceptions in the third quarter, keeping their team in the game and igniting the offense. In Madera's drive, where they scored a touchdown just before the half, defender Scott Morgan almost picked off a pass, and defensive end Cameron Brown almost picked off a pass that was deflected. In the third quarter, defensive end Cameron Brown did pick off a pass, but then Atascadero fumbled the ball back to Madera only 2 plays after the pick. After scoring just before the half, the Coyotes came out with the ball in the third quarter. Defensive end Cameron Brown picked the ball in the third quarter, giving the ball back to the Greyhounds, who then fumbled it back to the Coyotes 2 plays later. On the first play after the pick, the Greyhounds ran a trick play, a double pass from quarterback Tyler Chapman to quarterback Kate Sokolowski in the slot, who then threw it deep to receiver Kyle Spurgeon. The double pass went for 31 yards. After the long pass, the Greyhounds scored on a touchdown run from running back Eric Machado, bringing the score to 14-20, the closest of the night. However, that was the last touchdown that the Greyhounds scored. Madera was able to tack on a couple more touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and the game ended 34-14. This Friday, the Greyhounds welcome in Pioneer Valley for the first league match of the season. The game will start at 7 from Memorial Stadium, and we hope to see you out there. Until next time, I'm sports reporter Connor Allen.